In this video, I will be discussing a developmental network in relation to the cinematic masterpiece that is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Developmental genetics discusses the development and differentiation of organisms and looks at the mechanisms of how a single cell has transformed over time into organisms with trillions of cells. Here is the developmental network we will be seeing. The David Hasselhoff gene product stimulates transcription of the boat. The SpongeBob gene product stimulates transcription of the Goofy Goober SpongeBob. The Bucket People gene product stimulates transcription of plankton. The boat gene product inhibits the action of the Dennis gene product. The Dennis gene product inhibits the action of the SpongeBob gene product. And the Goofy Goober gene product inhibits the action of the Bucket gene product. We start with the David Hasselhoff gene product, which stimulates the action of the boat gene, which allows the boat to be transcribed and translated. The boat gene product then goes on to inhibit the action of the Dennis gene product, while the Dennis gene product was trying to inhibit the action of the SpongeBob gene product. These two will go away, and the SpongeBob gene product is then able to activate the Goofy Goober SpongeBob gene, which allows the Goofy Goober SpongeBob to be transcribed and translated. The Goofy Goober SpongeBob gene product then goes on to inhibit the action of the Bucket People gene product. If he had not inhibited the action, the Bucket People gene product would then have stimulated the plankton gene, allowing plankton to be transcribed and translated, and allowing plankton to take over Bikini Bottom. Let's look at some possible mutations that could happen to one of these components to disrupt the pathway. The first one is if the boat is removed. If the boat is removed, it would not be able to inhibit Dennis. Dennis would then be able to inhibit SpongeBob. SpongeBob would not be able to activate the Goofy Goober SpongeBob gene. So then the Goofy Goober SpongeBob gene product would not be able to inhibit the Bucket People, and the Bucket People will be able to activate the plankton gene, allowing plankton to become king of Bikini Bottom. Now, if Dennis is mutated and removed, he would not be able to inhibit the action of SpongeBob, activating the Goofy Goober SpongeBob gene. So then the Goofy Goober SpongeBob gene product would then be able to inhibit the Bucket People, which would inhibit the plankton gene from being activated, so plankton would not be taking over Bikini Bottom. Now, if the Bucket People and Goofy Goober SpongeBob are removed, then the SpongeBob would not be able to activate the Goofy Goober SpongeBob gene. But it does not matter, since the Bucket People are more downstream and would not be able to activate the plankton gene, so plankton would not be the ruler of Bikini Bottom. Now, if David Hasselhoff and Dennis are removed, it would not matter that David Hasselhoff would not be able to create the boat gene. It's that Dennis would not be able to inhibit SpongeBob. So then the path would go on that the Goofy Goober SpongeBob gene will be activated, Goofy Goober SpongeBob gene product will be able to inhibit the Bucket People, and plankton would not be the ruler of Bikini Bottom.